Hey there, fifth graders. So I know you have the video lessons that you can be listening to, but I wanted to go through with my example to show you how I went forward with this to be putting everything together. So I would open up, first of all, your lesson 8 assignment because you do have your work here already with your introduction, some ideas to get you started, but this is just to get you started, and this was more of an outline. And now you're going to put it together with some more details. So, one suggestion I have for you, if we were back in our classroom, we would start with looking at different ways to write an introduction and to write a hook. So, I have some suggestions for you as far as characters talking and using dialogue, characters sharing their inner thoughts, the character involved directly in the action, giving the setting of the story, and a quote. I did give you an example of what I could use for each one. I did find a really cool website here that I shared with you, and you can click on that. There are 40 great family quotes on this site, and they show them with visuals. It's really cool. So I found one there that I wanted to use. But again, there's 39 other ones there that you might want to take a look at. So I chose to actually, when I thought about it and thought about what my family means to me for Family Island, I chose to start with that quote. Then I go into to explain here's what the quote means to me. That's another important part of the introduction. So there's some ideas here as far as, like what is the purpose of your introduction? What do you want people to be thinking about? Again, it kind of depends on what island you're using, but those suggestions there will help. But also, I really found by using these 5 different ideas, it really helped me come up with some other things to think about what my family means to me. So that's what I then added with this first part. So you can see too, I didn't really take things that I had here with a hook because that wasn't included in the lesson 8, but I added some things in blue. And then when I actually chose to write about, I wrote in green. Coming into this next part now with giving the background information, I use things that I already had with lesson 8 of thinking about those 2 parts. But now I did some tweaking and I added some things in blue. But then when I really got started, as I share here in the green part, and I'm just going to bold that to make it even better right now. Um, or since it's already bold, make it a little bit bigger. Um, I was like, this needs to sound more like a story or again, a memoir and not just telling, but showing. So I gave now, this is where you're going to give your background information here. And again, this is for your introduction leading into everything that you've done now with your 3 memories. So you kind of want to think about those 3 memories and keep them in mind. And what if now, if when we put all 3 memories together, what does that mean to you? And then you're ready for now. What is the shortest part? You're probably happy to hear that. Again, I did copy and paste things from this part. This I actually used because this helped me really think about um, my thesis, which is my belief statement. Okay, so I started with that, but then I kind of just put it together and kind of summed it all up because this is really just a one idea statement, but it does have more than one sentence. Okay, so I now have my I believe statement. Okay, so this is going to require you to do some writing and thinking. This part now, though, when you put it all together, you are, though, just going to copy and paste. So I have my hook, which now is in the lavender. I have my background information, which is now highlighted here in kind of the tan color. And then I add my thesis or my belief statement. Mrs. Bolt's example is also here, but again, just like you would have a hard time just looking at mine and thinking, now what do I do? I wanted to share mine with you because, of course, we have more connection with one another since we've been together all year. And I've been doing mine all the way along too. So I don't think it's fair to ask you guys to do it if I haven't done it myself. So I spent some time this evening to get this put together for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, you can join me for Hangout today. We'll do reading first, but then I would also go through this with you and help you out with that. So can't wait to see what you guys come up with now to start out your memoir. Can't wait. It's going to be so cool because each of you is so cool and awesome and amazing too. See you later. Bye bye.